Hi guys, this is Abhijit and welcome back to my channel, The Auto Portfolio. Today I am going to discuss 6 most important things that you need to get it done to your car as soon as you buy it. It doesn't matter if it is a pre-owned car or if it is a new car. Okay, let's get started with this. So the first thing I'm going to discuss is about the ceramic coating. So you guys must be wondering what ceramic coating is. Ceramic coating is a liquid layer. When applied on your car, on the surface of your car, it will form a very nano or a tiny layer on the surface of your paint, which protects your car from acid rains. It will protect your car from minor scratches. It will protect your car from UV rays, and it will also make your car wash very easily. So it is actually a water repellent layer. When you throw water on your car, it will start repelling, so the water slides off the car automatically. Okay, so the most important thing here is that it will make your car look more shiny and very new every time when you wash your car or when you park it, or when you just dust off the dirt on your car. So your car will look more glossy and it will look new for a longer time. Okay, so I would recommend to do this within 6 months of buying the car, so that you keep your car very clean and you protect your car from all the things which I told you about, right? From my personal experience, I would like to share few pics of my car which was ceramic coated. So mine is a 2012 Honda Accord. When I bought it, it was in a pretty good conditions, but when I saw the exterior of my car, the car has a few dents as well as the minor scratches, and the car had actually lost a little bit of its gloss, right? So since it is almost 7 or 8 years old, uh, the paint was not satisfying. So I got it ceramic coated, and then I will just put the results of the car after getting ceramic coated, so that you can look and see what is the difference and what are the advantages of this, right? Yeah, so here you go. This is my car, and this was ceramic coated. Sorry, I don't have the before pics of my car. So since I bought my car, I sent it to coating very soon. So I could not take the before and after pics, but then I'm just putting the end result of when it was ceramic coated. Secondly, I am going to talk about the stock headlights which we get from the company. Now, I am just going to be honest. In the premium cars, the headlights are very good. They are strong enough, and the throw is very good, so that the driver has good visibility of his, whenever he is traveling at night, he will be able to see properly with all the objects and all the cars going inside. But the thing is that with the mid-end cars and the low-end cars, the headlights which we get from the company, I'm not satisfied. I had a personal experience with few of my cars. To name a few, I had an i20, Varna, etc. So I was very unsatisfied with the stock headlights which the company had installed. Okay, so this is again considered as a safety factor, because when you're riding at night, when you're driving your car at night, the main thing you need to focus or concentrate is what comes ahead, and if there is no proper throw of light, you will not be able to do that. Okay, so I recommend going with the LED lights. I have also done this. I have installed night eye LED lights on my Honda Accord. So if possible, I will post a few pics of that also. Again, I don't have the before pics of that, unfortunately, but my personal experience is that after changing my lights, the throw was amazing, and the high beam was just so good that I could relate my car with most of the high-end cars. So after installing these lights, my experience was amazing. The visibility has almost improved by 50 or 60% as per my experience, and I am able to maneuver my car at night in a very very confident manner, and I am able to see everything which is there. Okay, so I recommend you guys also, if you are not confident with your stock headlights which come with your car, please change it with the LED light. I know it will cost a few rupees, but then at the end of the day, it is the question of safety, right? And once you install this, LED lights are, they will consume lot less power, and the throw of the lights will be amazing. So the third thing what I'm going to talk about is about the car steering cover, and there are two other things as well: the seating of the car and the matting of the car, right? So let us just start with the car steering cover. So what I have experienced with driving the cars and keeping it for a longer time is that when you drive your car often, uh, sometimes what happens is your hands get sweaty and you use the same hand to, use your steering. This will create a salty layer on your steering, and the skin of your steering will start to shed off. So the thing is that here it is very difficult to, source a new steering. Obviously it is a very expensive deal, and you cannot get the same thing done outside also. So I would recommend you to put a steering cover, basically the one with the stitching. Okay, so if you visit any car accessory shop, there will be a steering cover, and there will be a guy who will stitch and give it to you. And there is another steering cover where you can put it by yourself. It is a DIY thing, but I have had few of the problems in those kind of steering covers, because most of them will be of cloth material, and they will absorb your sweat, and then they will also start to shred off, and also the layer will become rough, and eventually they will start to loosen. Okay, so you will not be having proper grip, and the other most important part is that it will make your steering so bulky that you will feel very uncomfortable driving the car. So what I would recommend is go for a leather aftermarket steering cover which is stitched. So this will make your steering look very premium. It will be as good as the stock steering wheel only, and also it has a proper grip. It will not give you a sensation of an aftermarket thing. I have installed this in my car. I'm going to post a few pictures of it. You can just have a look, and you can take your decision on your own. So secondly, let's talk about the car seating. Okay, so this is not related. So this is invalid if the car has ventilated seats, or else if it has leather seats. Nowadays, I think most of all the cars are having leather seats if you go for a higher end car. But why I am talking about this is there are few low end and mid end cars which come with a cloth material of the seat covers, right? So what happens eventually is that, again, the same story. You will sweat, the car will the seats will absorb the sweat, and they will start to stink, and the color starts fading, and the layer starts ripping off, right? So in that case, what you can do is you can just go for a good leather seating, or else there is something called as PU leather, which is not a natural leather, but then it also feels like a natural leather. You can go for that. So this will make your car a little bit comfortable. These seats will really look premium, and when you sit on the car, the touch and feel and the confidence you get while driving the car is really amazing. So this is the advice that I wanted to give you guys, because most of the people, the car is so well maintained, but then the seats are very shabby, right? So if you have to keep your car in a proper mint condition, then you will have to concentrate on each and every single detail, right? So the third thing, what I was talking about in the same topic, is that the car mats. Okay, most of the cars have good mats nowadays, but then there are few cars uh, with a reasonable quality of the car mats. Uh, Actually, these mats are not good for all the seasons. You know what I'm talking about is the rainy seasons, when your car gets really dirty, and these mats are not good enough to protect your car or keep your car very clean. So in this case, I would advise you to go for a good premium quality mats. Nowadays there are a lot of aftermarket mats that are available in the market for each and every car, right? There are 7D mats, 5D mats, etc, etc. So what happens in this case is, when you install these mats, they will have multiple layers. So even if your car gets shabby or if it gets dirty, you can remove the first layer and the dirt will be collected in the second layer and you can just throw it off. So this will not allow the dirt to get into the basic matting which is put on the body of your car or the chassis of your car, right? So this is again a very important thing. What it does is, first it enhances the look of your car, secondly it will keep your car clean, and thirdly it will also reduce the engine noise, it will also reduce the cabin noise to a certain extent. So this is again a very good advice that you can take and then install them in your car. So the fourth most important thing that I want to discuss with you is regarding the window tints as well as the windshield tint. Okay, first let us get into the windshield tint. What is it exactly? So windshield tint is a small layer of screen guard kind of a thing, transparent layer which will be stuck to your car from the inside of your car, which will be stuck to your windshield from the inside of your car, right? So what it does exactly, since it is inside, what is the use of this, right? So this is actually again a very good thing to install, and this also is a safety feature. So when you are driving at night, if the opposite car is having powerful lights, this windshield will, you know, try to eliminate most of the rays hitting your eye directly, right? So in India, as most of us know, most of uh, the drivers in highways, they use high beam for better visibility, and also few of them use high beams in the city as well. So to get a better visibility and get a good confidence, I would recommend you to install this, so that it acts as a safety feature and you will be able to drive it more confidently. Secondly, I am going to talk about the window tints. Now I know it can be a little bit controversial, but then the truth is that, you know, here in India, we have lots of heat in the summer, right? So installing this window tints up to a legally approved percentage is good enough for your car. So there are tints which can be 30% dark, 50% dark, 70% dark, and 90% dark also, which will make your car opaque, right? So I think 30% dark is the legally approved thing by the government, so that the outsiders or the police people can look into your car without any obstacle in between, or it has a good visibility, right? So I would actually recommend you to go with your car, no matter what car you're using. It can be low end car, mid end car, or the high end car, right? So this is a very important feature, because in the summers this will keep your interior, the cabin of your car cool, and secondly it will also enhance the looks of your car. So long term, this is actually a very good feature that can be installed in your car. Or, you know, most of us have been doing this from a longer time, but since there are legalities involved in this, so most of us are not giving it a thought. But then I think this is actually a very good thing. We should still continue doing this. The fifth important thing that I am going to discuss is about the underbody coat. So I think this is the most underrated thing in India, or most of us, we already know about this, but then we are not going and getting it done. Including me, I have still put my car on hold for this, but then I'm sure I'll get it done some or the other day. So underbody coat is something that will be put on your underbody of your car, or the chassis of your car. From under, they will paint your car with a black painting. I think the paint is made up of some different material, so that it will resist a lot of water, heat, etc. So basically what happens is, we will not concentrate whenever you are going to clean your car. You will not concentrate on the underbody. Okay, so there are a lot of things which will affect your underbody, like the water in the rainy season, the dust and the heat, anything. Okay, and there are lot of chances that the underbody parts of your car may rust soon, right? So just to protect these, we will have to go for a underbody coat. where they will paint your car with the black paint or something. It is made up of, I don't even know if it is called as a paint, but then it is a coat which will protect the underbody of your car. It will prevent your car from rusting, and you don't have to worry about the underbody of your car. So the sixth important thing that needs to be done is changing of your tires when you buy your new car. Okay, so few of you must be surprised that, Abhijit, what you're telling, we have bought a new car, it has new tires, then why are you recommending us to change the tires as soon as possible when the tires are capable of running like 30,000 kilometers or 50,000 kilometers, etc. But yeah, that is fine, I agree with that. Again, this is related to the low end and mid end cars. So I have seen the stock tires which the company people give on the car. Those are really in a very pathetic quality, right? I know there are a few cars, a few tires. I don't want to take the brands, but then these tires are really not reliable. These will be, dealt in bulk with the tire company from the car manufacturer, and they will be bought in bulk. So they are not reliable at all. So these things are the tires which you get from the company. For most of the low end and mid end cars, again, they are not of actually good quality, right? They are prone to punctures and they wear out very soon, and the grip is not something that is very reasonable to consider, right? So it is again a safety feature. The grip is very important thing on your car, on your tire, because when you're maneuvering it at a higher speed and then you come across some obstacle and then you do the panic braking or normal braking, in that case you want your car to stop right there, right? So with these type of tires, I'm sorry, but this is not possible at all. These are very low quality tires, and these are not reliable for a longer time. So again, if you are not driving your car for a longer time, or if you, it is an optional thing, it is upon you, but the truth is this, I would actually recommend you to change the tires actually for the mid end and low end cars as soon as you get it, just to be safe. Especially when you are going to change the tires, I would recommend you to go with the premium quality tires, because at the end of the day it is a safety thing which you are looking at, right? So I would recommend you to go with good brands like Michelin, Continental, uh, Bridgestone is also okay. Okay, so what these will exactly do is that they will enhance the grip of your car. They are less prone to punctures, and they will also reduce the noise in your car by a larger extent, and you will have a different feeling while driving your car. You will be more confident to maneuver at higher speeds, and your braking, you will brake with you will brake very confidently. So this is the sixth thing which I wanted to recommend you about, right? So these are the six things which exactly everyone needs to do this when they have bought a car. It might be a new or the pre-owned car, as I mentioned before. Now I am going to give you few tips. Most of us might already be knowing about this, but then just to keep in your mind, to maintain your car, to keep it in a very mint and clean condition every time. Uh, Most of the car enthusiasts watching this video can relate with me. I also do this every time. Okay, the first tip would be go and uh, go and fill up high octane petrol. I'm not talking about diesel cars, but then now Indian Oil has announced XP95, that is 95 octane fuel, which is available in most of the parts of the city. Okay, so you can prefer 95 octane fuel over the normal fuel. It is, I think, a little bit expensive compared to the normal fuel, but then it will give you a very added advantage when you actually comes to your car, right? So the first advantage is that this fuel has higher octane, which will help in better performance. It will enhance your fuel efficiency, and thirdly, it will enhance your engine life, right? So you should not mind spending a little more bucks at the petrol pump, so that you can uh, keep your car in a very good condition or enhance your engine life, right? So secondly, I want to advise you to park your car in a cool place, in a very shaded place, where there is no sunlight. Do not expose your car directly to the sunlight, because even if it is ceramic coated, it will heat up your car, and somewhere I think it is very harmful to your car. And also when you're sitting in the car, your car gets heated up and all kind of thing. So the third thing I want to advise is that always use microfiber cloths to clean your car. So this will prevent your car from having scratches or swirl marks, or fading of your paint, etc. And the most important part is that even if we are using the microfiber cloth, we need to replace it after a few uses, right? So there are specific number of uses where you can do with the microfiber cloths. You can easily look at the cloth, feel it, and then see if the microfiber cloth is still valid or no, right? The last tip that I want to give you guys is that do not wash your car with borewell waters, because when you wash your car with borewell water, it is likely to leave the salt stains on the surface of your paint. Even if the car is ceramic coated, this will not matter. And especially on the windshields, it is very very dangerous to use borewell waters, because borewell water because it will leave stains on your windshield, and the visibility of your windshield drops down drastically, right? And this cannot be redone. You will have to get your windshield fixed, or you will have to get your windshield replaced from the company, right? Again, this is going to be a very expensive deal. So in order to avoid it, consider washing your car with a soft water. Right guys, this is about it in this video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.